Hi everybody, I am glad to be home. I'll just get all my chat up and everything and wait for a few of you to come in and talk to me. The sun is out, it's a beautiful day today. Where are we? See if I can find us. It's good to have some. Hi Tyler. It's good to have decent internet or better internet. Hi sweet Manda. There we go. Right, let me try and situate these as always. This is some balancing that needs to go on here. Hold on a minute. Let me turn this around maybe. That's good. This is new cushions that I'm putting out on my arbour. The other cushions are horrible, so some nice new cushions that I'll be putting out in the garden after this. And I'm waiting on some new fairy lights, so if the door goes, the dogs will be barking and it'll be chaos. Yes, I've got contact lenses in. I've got these ones, I've got green ones, I've got grey ones. Oh, other ones, I've got other colour, purple. Did I say purple? I've got green ones, Sophie, that I'll have. So I've got the little containers to keep the contact lenses in, and it's got quite a cool top, and you swirl it and the contact lenses all go purple. I've got purple, so you will see me with all different colours of eyes. They must be good because your dad noticed them, girls, when your dad was in. He says, oh, is that good? Now you know your dad too. But he noticed I had contacts in. So I've, hi Betty Boop, Chelsea, Julie. Hi everyone. So I've got loads to talk about, so I might not be able to reply to everyone that's talking in the chat. Make sure you're on live chat. Don't know why they've got that top chat thing. Hi Pineapple, I love your name. Hello from Poland, hello to you. Okay, so I'm going to be talking here, so I won't really see the chat. I've got so much to talk, I don't even know where to begin. I don't know where to begin. I'm going to be giving my honest review on the hotel Vis Dubrovnik is where I was staying. I'm from Glasgow, Nicola. Hi Naomi. I don't even know where to begin. We'll start at the beginning, I suppose. And I probably, if you've caught my lives while I was away, you probably have heard me talk about this, but the bus ride from the airport to the hotel, I'm sitting myself and I had people behind me that were just doing my head in. They were just doing, I don't know if it was just the travelling, but they really were. They came from Scotland. I know they were Scottish, but they were so posh. It was unbelievable. And I've nothing against posh people, but these people were just bragging for the minute we got on the bus. They were saying things like, oh, have you been to Africa? Africa's beautiful. And oh, yes, we've been to Russia and we went horseback riding down the Grand Canyon. Didn't we, Charles? Oh, yes, we did. We done that, didn't we? And we didn't fancy China very much, but we do like Thailand. They were on and on and on and on and on and on. And I was sitting in the seat and I could feel myself rolling my eyes like that. So I gets to the hotel. Hello in Germany. We gets to the, well, I get to the hotel and they just put you out onto the street and you've got to make your own way down to the reception. Now, looking at the hotel online and stuff, I didn't realise how much stairs there was and how much of a slope. It was a slope like this and I had to drag my case down and then all down all these stairs. Anyway, I done that, went in. The reception people were just door-faced. Absolute, not a smile for the minute I got there to the minute I left. No one smiled. They were all just very door-faced. I mean, I thought, you know, people from where I'm from are door-faced, but my God, these people just not, I didn't crack a smile the whole time. So my room wasn't ready, but that's all right, I don't mind. So I waited for a wee while, and then when I went back out to the reception, they said, okay, your room's ready. Now, I thought this was a bad thing, but it turned out to be a good thing, and I'll tell you why later. My room was on the very top floor and the furthest away. You couldn't get, honestly, the pictures that you'll see, the pictures, my room was the furthest away up all these stairs to the very end. And I thought, oh, trust me to get the room that's the furthest away. I've got all these, I had 4 flights of stairs to go up. You know, and I'm not the fittest person, to tell you the truth. So anyway, I gets to the room and I was thinking I might have to move room. But then I opened the balcony and it was a beautiful sea view that I had. I seen the sea, and then it was like the grassy grounds had that, and there was little stray cats, which, you know, that I thought, oh, that's, I'm not moving. I'll deal with the stairs. If I've got to stop for a breather, I'll just need to do that. You know, if it takes me 15 minutes to get up these stairs, so be it. So I didn't change room. Sophie talking German. So the first night when I got there, it was a buffet, right? There was a buffet, and the food was, I liked the food. There was lots of pork chops every night, but they'd also other things that I didn't try. You know, some things I did. Octopus I tried for the first time. I didn't fancy it, but you know, I gave it a go. I gave it a try. So the first night there, I gets a table and I puts my cardigan over the chair and I puts my phone down and I goes away and I gets a plate of food. And when I came back, there was a plate of soup across from me, and I thought, somebody's wanting to sit there, somebody's wanting to sit. I'm just, you know, I'm just going to be eating my dinner and looking out at the view. The view was beautiful, beautiful view. So I start tucking into my dinner, and this man comes over and starts going like to me, my soup, and everything. And I went, my cardigan and my phone? I said, I was here first. So that was the first confrontation. Oh, it's beautiful, Eleanor. Hi, Eleanor. So right off the bat, I was nearly fighting. I was nearly fighting in the bus, and then at the dinner that night, it was almost a shenanigan. But I controlled myself and just ate my dinner. So, for the 10 days that I was there, my towels never got changed once. The only towel that was changed was a little towel that's got feet on it that I actually put inside the shower because the shower was like a death trap. When you went into the shower, it was kind of in a slope like this, and you'd be sliding down, sliding down, sliding down. And when you were trying to get out the shower, it was quite tricky. So this little towel, I just used to put it inside the shower and stand on it because I thought, I'm not killing myself. So that get changed, but my other towels never get changed. They never get touched the whole time I was there. I'm trying to think what else. The beach was beautiful, but again, it was all big stones. It wasn't like a sandy beach or anything like that. It was all rocks, and it was all uneven. So I don't know. That's what I was saying in my live stream. I don't know if any of you have watched Ellen DeGeneres' video, and she's talking about when you hurt yourself in public and you kind of laugh off. You know, oh, I took my eye out. Look, I done that. I fell coming out the water twice. Straight down I went, absolutely agony. And I was going, imagine me falling, I fell. And then I went to get up, fell again. Oh, look at me, I fell, I fell. And then inside I'm screaming. Inside I'm like, oh my God, the pain, the pain. The whole side of my leg's all bruised, and my bum's bruised as well. But I could have knocked my head on a rock. That would have been worse. So the flight was fine. Yes, the flight was okay. The flight going, I felt a bit sick, but flight coming back was fine. So yeah, fell out the water, but plus side, I was away out swimming. I was away out really, really, really deep, swimming about, and I was looking down, and the water's crystal clear, so I could still see the bottom, way, way, way down there, and I was just floating about and just love. Oh, that was beautiful. That was lovely. But getting out was an ordeal, but not just for me. There was other people having problems getting out, and kind of I was like, well, good, but not in a bad way, but it made me feel better that it wasn't just me. It wasn't just me that was having the problem, with the stones. So the next time I went in swimming, there was a bit of a waves, but underneath the water there was like a soaking motion, some kind of current underneath the water. And when I was out and swimming, it was soaking me right out. And the scene I was swimming in, it was soaking me right out again. So I thought I better just go in. That was a bad sign. That was and I'm myself, you know, and I could have been out drowning, and people would have been taking pictures or not even bothering. So the rain, it rained. There was only 4 days it didn't rain, and those 4 days, 2 of them were quite windy. So thank you very much. I've got my blue contacts in. Here, I'm enjoying that. I was going to show you on my phone. I'm on my phone. I think I'm still jet lagged. I'm enjoying that Snapchat. Oh, that Snapchat filter. Oh, it's the first time I've really done it. And my goodness, I look pretty. And so, wee ears and I've been sitting cracking up. You stick your tongue out and there's a rainbow that comes out and stuff. And I done the filter that you see what you look like if you were the opposite sex. And I'm the spitting image, my brother. Oh, Jordan, happy birthday. I hope you had a wonderful birthday. Yeah, the Snapchat filter. That's going to be me now. I'm going to be a catfish. I'm going to be people saying, who's that young lassie? And I'll be like, it's me. Me the catfish. That's what I'm going to be. Why not? Oh, so many different things happened while I was away. But when I came home, I was reading some of the reviews. Oh wait, but I'll tell you this first. Now how I was saying that I had the room furthest away, and I thought maybe that was a bad thing. Not really. Every morning when I went down to the little shop, when you go to the reception, you come up the stairs, and as soon as you start turning, you can smell sewage. You can smell sewage, and it's really, really, really strong sewage. And there's people's balconies right there, and I was thinking, can you imagine having one of the rooms and the smell? And their balconies were half the size of the balcony I had. And can you imagine now? I was there, as I said, it was raining and quite windy. Can you imagine in the height of summer and heat, the smell that must generate? It must be howling, as we say in Scotland. It would be howling, the smell. So I was glad. Once I smelt that, I thought I could have changed room and they could have gave me a sewage room. And, I wouldn't be able to get out in the balcony, which I loved. This is all nothing to do with Croatia as a country. I would go there again in a minute. I absolutely love Croatia. It's beautiful. It's breathtaking. Dubrovnik's amazing looking. The water's crystal clear. The food's good. It's just this hotel. But I was thinking to myself, maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just pernickety, because I've, not to sound flashy or nothing like that, but I've stayed in some good hotels, 4-star, 5-star hotels, and I'm thinking to myself, if it's just me, but then I'm thinking, you should get your towels changed, if not every day, every other day, get your towels changed. My towels didn't get changed once. So, and there was a few other things that was the curtains looked a bit dirty, and other things, the toilet bowl wasn't as clean as what I would have liked. So there was a few things, and I was thinking maybe it's just me, maybe it's just me. But this review is my opinion. This is all to do with me. Some people might think it's absolute 5 star, but you know, yeah, Betty. But I like a nice clean towel. You know, I like a nice clean. I bought towels, by the way. I'm home with towels that I'll be taking up the swimming. You know, and oh, you know where I've been. You know, showing off and stuff like that. So when I came home, I was reading some of the reviews, and some people absolutely love it, but other people have been writing smell of sewage throughout the hotel, sewage smell, and I thought I'm glad it's not just me again that's being pernickety. There is a smell of sewage at this hotel. And I'm glad now that I got the room that was on the side. See, it was a single room, so it was like on the side of the building, and I had nobody else in my road or anything like that. You know, I had a clear view of the sea, and have a sewage room, and I'm sure it would be wafting in the doors. You know, you'd be trying to eat your meal maybe at night, and that you know that would be worse. That would be worse. So I'm glad I had that room actually. As I said to my mum, I think, are you Adam? Oh well. Do you know, Adam? I'm happy that you told me that because that's just, you know, that's something that I really needed to know. Adam, that's without the Snapchat filter. It just shows you people, guys would go for anything because if they're trying to go for this, for God's sake, you know what I mean? Good morning in Los Angeles. Oh, there now. I would love to go there. See, I think I'm spoiled because I've been to the USA a few times and it's always absolutely spotless. Not once have I been to a hotel in Florida and thought, oh, that's a bit dirty or oh, it's always absolutely spotless. So, and and the people are always lovely and beautiful. Have a nice day, and how's your day, and can I help you, ma'am? And oh, you know, I feel like when I'm in the USA that they're very, very nice people, very kind. And in Croatia, they were. I'm not even going to say in Croatia. In this particular hotel, they were just miserable. Even the people giving out the dinners were miserable. You know, they were just nobody smiled whatsoever. What's this message? I want to see what that was. Well, Jamie, no, I've never done that. Hmm. Listen, is that right? Thank you, Michelle. What's for tea? I've never seen that channel, I don't think. See, I don't. I think there in Croatia, a lot of people are very happy. I'm not going to say it's everyone. It's just for this hotel. This now, I've been to Croatia. That was my third time. First time I was in the island of Kirk. Second time I was in the island of Hvar, and that was Dubrovnik. And I can't remember the other two times the people being as sad. You know, and when you're on holiday, you really don't you want to see people happy, and it makes you happy. You've booked this holiday for a year. You've been looking forward to it for a year, and the last thing you want to see is people miserable or you feeling as if you're a burden to them. You know, when you've spent all this money on a hotel. They've got, I mean, the rain was a problem because you couldn't really go anywhere, but it's just as well I had a nice balcony that I could sit out and still see the waves, and the little cats were beautiful. But another true story. Oh, Buff Carrot, hello, my darling. Thank you very much. Western Australia. Wow, cool. Um, right, so I'm at the side of the building, but there's people here. And when I walked it to the end of my balcony, and if someone leaned over, you could see them. Was that? Look at that! It just fell off. That must be me thinking about Adam there. What Adam was up to. You know, my clothes and that are just falling off. So this one morning I wakes up and there's cats like that outside the window, like that, screaming. But I was kind of wakened anyway, so I looked out and it's two black cats and they're going like that, and then fighting with each other. And I was just kind of watching them, watching them doing their thing. And this guy, I just seen him come and put his head over the balcony and was spitting at the cats. I done that and looked at him and he saw me and he kind of slunk back in his balcony. I thought, don't start anything, Linda, just don't. Spitting on the beautiful wee kitties. Fair enough, they were making noise, but here, that's their home. We're visiting their home. That's their home. I really did enjoy my trip. I'm not going to say I didn't enjoy it. I enjoyed it and I enjoyed getting away and everything. I know he was but Sophie, that's the cat's house. That's their home. You should, put a pillow over his ears or something. Your kitties. I forgot what I was saying now. Can't remember. I done a 2.5 hour ironing this morning. 2.5 hours. I know they're annoying, but they're wee babies. They're wee babies. See, I know that the minute I left Croatia, it would be scorchio, as we say. The sun will be shining. When I flew back into Edinburgh, it was pouring of rain. But I was like, oh, the Scottish weather. I enjoyed it. I know who spits over a balcony onto wee cats. Maybe go shoo, or something. I'd have thought, but spitting on them, even if he got a bottle of water or something, kind of done that to the kitties, they'd have scampered away. But spitting. Sophie, no chucking shoes. That's a bit severe. Please forgive my daughter, everyone, for wanting to chuck a shoe at the kitties. They weren't clawing each other's eyes out. They were just kind of going wee like that, and their tails were going wee like that. And then they'd have a mad skirmish and then break apart and then look at each other and go wee like that again. That's the kind of stuff I was watching. There's all this beautiful view and everything, and I'm watching stray cats and taking pictures and videos. Sophie's lavender doll is up in her grand's, and Amanda's lavender doll is sitting up there waiting on her. It's not broke. It was nearly broke. It fell off the bed. It was nearly broke. Hope your candles are okay. The candles are beautiful that I got because they are actual shells. They're beautiful shell filled with wax and the wee candle bit. My bathroom is full of stuff now that I brought home. Fully. Oh, see, you go to Australia, wow. Do you know, there's a channel that I watch, and if you haven't seen it, you should check him out. His name is Vinny G, and he's in Australia. And he's got like a kind of mixing desk, like a DJ's kind of thing, and he plays tunes and people talk in the chat. It's over 18 chat usually, we talk about kind of risky stuff and what have you. So he sits and he puts on music and stuff like that. But sometimes he takes you out a drive. And they drive on our side of the road. Is that... Oh, Amanda, hi. I know, imagine that, somebody would asking me if I knew that. I'm not even going to answer that. I might know how to do that. I'm not even going to. Oh, Vinny G. So he takes you out sometimes a little drive, and one of his streams he named kangaroos, and he took you out, and he took you down. He says, "Wait, you see." I can't even do his accent, but it's a wonderful accent. Wait, you see these gallards or whatever, and he's driving down the street, and you just see these kangaroos, all lots of them, just bouncing about. He's going, look at this big, and the big one just jumping away like that, and then he's driving. He's going, you see more of them jump, and I'm like, I want kangaroos. Oh, I would love kangaroos in my garden. He says they're a nuisance. I mean, if you were driving at 60 mile an hour and but you hit a kangaroo, I think you would be in trouble. But they were beautiful, absolutely. But I don't think he likes them. I was like, oh my god, they're so cute. And he's going, look at this big, and there's a big, huge one like that bouncing away. And he's going, here's a family of them. And he turns the car and there's about 8 or 9 of them, wee baby ones like that, all bouncing away. It's so cute. Crocodiles now, that is something I'd be frightened of. Because I know in Florida they've got signs with the alligator signs going about, and I can't remember if you were to, when you were to run away from an alligator, if you run straight or if you were to run zigzag. I can't remember. One of them is meant to be the way to do it. Whatever one I picked would be the wrong one. I'd be in the jaws of it. I would give it a fight though. Even if it was eating me, I'd be punching into it. It's just the way I am. I've actually ate a crocodile. And it was one year when I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out Here. They done a kind of pack in Iceland. Not Iceland, the country, Iceland, the store that's here in the UK. And it's like a freezer shop. And they done this pack and it had emu, crocodile, what else was in it? Emu, crocodile, wallaby, I can't even remember. But they had all these different meats in it. So the crocodile meat, when you fry it up, it goes white like chicken. It goes white with chicken. And I made me and my son crocodile burgers. So we had crocodile and we had lettuce and, you know, ranch dressing and all this kind of stuff on the bun. And it tasted really nice, but I couldn't get I think it was like the squid. I couldn't get it out of my head that I was actually eating a crocodile. And it was kind of making me bolt kind of, but it wasn't because of the taste. The taste was lovely. It was just the thought. If I think of things too much, that's what, like the squid. Like I took a tentacle of the squid. I'm glad I had the napkin to just. What did the croc taste like? It didn't have that strong a flavour. It didn't taste fishy or anything like that. I can't remember it tasting fishy. It just tasted like a burger. But again, I think I gave the rest of my burger to my son. He wasn't vegan at the time. He's totally vegan now. But the emu and everything, I don't even know if I think I put it in the bin, to tell you the truth, because I couldn't thought of it. See, watching I'm a Celebrity, I was thinking I could do the Bush Tucker trials. You know what? Mrs. Doubtwater, oh wait, do you know she had Mario, the repair guy, up at our room 18 times one day? 18 times. In fact, I got pulled in because she had him up. She was determined the TV wasn't working. TVs, and she was doing this with the remote control. TV's not working. Phone's down to get Mario up. Mario comes up to fix the TV, and she'd only took the batteries out the remote and put them in her bag. Oh, girls, catch that one. Ramon Z is my girls here. The log cabin craft room. I thought you were a mod. There we go. Leave that one for my girls. Oh well, you can't see it. Well, I think they can see it now. Now, if they're doing that to me, they would do it. You know, they must be desperate. Let's face it. Come on now, get a grip. Or get some glasses or something. You know what I mean? See if they were to see me, they'd be like, oh, do you know, they'll have beer goggles on, that's what it'll be. You know how in a nightclub and they think they've got somebody hot, but then really when they see, they think, oh, shh. Oh dear. See, now I forgot, I was talking about eating crocodiles and now my mind's totally in the gutter. Thank you for that. Oh, so, I'm glad I'm home, honestly. I'm so glad. Oh, Eleanor, you're so cute and lovely. Thank you. I'm so glad to be home. I missed my doggies. Oh, wait, I'll show you my wee babies. I'll show you. And their bed's a terrible shambles, I'll tell you that. Look, there's my darlings. Look, their bed's a terrible mess. But I don't care. My babies, I missed them. I missed them so much. And when I was Skyping my son and he would have the dogs on him and I'd be going, no, and he'd be kissing them and I'd be going, stop, you know. But they've got loves for the minute I've been home and treats, too many treats I suppose. I'll need to behave myself now and no more treats. Because they've been getting a lot. In fact, the other night I was in my bed and Poppy sleeps in with me. And I'd put my covers like that and I got a whiff of beef, a smell of beef, but not like a fart, just like a strong smell of beef. And when I put my hand down, she'd bun it. In fact, here it is. It's a bone. It looks like a shit, but it's like bone. Look, and it's very, very beefy. And she likes to plank it round about me. No, that was at my back, and it was in my bed. It's as if I'm protecting the bone so that Mr. Mikey can't get it. But oh, it's so good to be home in my own house. And I've already bought some new plants for my garden. They're in. And I've got my new cushions that I'm going to put out. And I've got new lights on my trees. And it's great to be able to drive your car. Yeah, she was putting it safe next to me. But see when it's in your bed, it's not good to have a beefy bed. It's been changed, my bed, by the way. I can't be going with beefy beds, no thank you. God, that guy Ramon would be loving this kind of conversation about beefy beds, but there you go. You do, I mean, I was so, 3 days before I was due to come home, I was ready. In fact, there was a point I thought I should have just came for the week instead of the 10 days. But as I say, it was raining and see, if the people in the hotel were really, really friendly and really nice and helpful, and I think I would have a completely different opinion of the place. But, you know, they really need to work on their customer service because it's not good. It's not good at all. And when I had looked at the reviews, I've got my hair jammed in that now. I think I'm just going to take this off. When I had a look at the reviews in the height of summer, the lounge chairs that I had, now there was only 6 of them on the beach, so I made sure I got one. you're charged, what was it? £6 or something a day. I know that doesn't sound like much, but £6 a day you get charged to hire one of these lounger things to sit on, which I think's terrible. I didn't go on any trips because it was just too rainy and horrible, and I couldn't really go on a boat when the water was, it was really quite rough at times. So I couldn't go on a boat. So I just lounged about the hotel, to tell you the truth, and about my beach and up and down the road to there's a little shop that I liked. I got a bottle of wine. In fact, I got two bottles of wine. I got the white bottle of wine, which I drank. It was all right. And then I got a red bottle of wine that tasted like feet. So, not as if I've tasted feet, but just how you imagine the taste of feet would be. You know, so I got poured down the sink. You know, I wasn't drunk once, so I was kind of trying to get drunk. I was like, come on, Linda, just get pissed and you'll be all right. But no. And then my pina coladas were £8. £8 for a pina colada, and it wasn't the best. I mean, it was tasty. It was more pineapple than coconut. The ones that I had in America were very coconutty and creamy, but this was more pineapple. But I do enjoy pineapple. So they do, that's right, Eleanor. My goodness, the crushed. There you go. It was just like feet. And I thought, oh, you know, and I had a couple of sips, and after the first sip, I thought, I'll give it another go. And the second sip, I thought, I can't. So it got put down the sink. I couldn't have it. So, and I always remember Croatia being really quite reasonable price-wise for things, but it wasn't really. It wasn't really this time. And I've got to laugh at my son. Now, in the shops, there's lots of lavender things, as you've probably seen, because there's loads of lavender round about Dubrovnik, and there's lots of like wooden things and stuff, and key rings and that kind of stuff. So I got my son this spoon key ring, and I says to him, what else would you like me to get you? I can't just bring you home a spoon. And he says, is there any technology? I said, no, son. I says, there's lavender stuff or wood. Eh? Technology? What are you going? Get a laptop or something? What are you want? You're getting a keyring. So I bought him some Giorgio Armani aftershave kit thing for the airport. Because I thought, I can't just bring him a spoon back when he's been watching the dogs and everything for me. I bring him back an iPhone. Hey, any technology? I says, there's lavender stuff or wood. What you want? Technology. And it's no really. See, if you were to be in the hotel, it was like, it was as if the hotel's never changed in 30 years. You know, it's been exactly the same for 30 years. There's never been any kind of upgrade in anything. And the TV channel had three or four English speaking channels on it, and 3 of them were news. And the 4th one only came on about 9 o'clock at night. So I was watching BBC News, Al Jazeera, or Sky News. That was it. Or it wasn't Sky, it was CNN. That was all that I had. So I bought myself a pack of cards. I'm sitting on my bed playing solitaire myself, with the feet wine. Somebody else had wrote, well, there was loads of other channels with Spanish. There was Spanish channels, French, German, Croatian. They did kind of channels, but there was only 4. Do you know, I'd probably go back to Croatia, but it wouldn't be that hotel. And there was no entertainment whatsoever. There was nothing, you know. Someone had wrote on TripAdvisor, the reviews. Ants, 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 ants. Please do not go to this room. It's just full of ants. And I thought, thank God I didn't go to that room. I was either going to be in a sewage room or an ant room or the room I was in. I hit the jackpot. Northern California. Oh my goodness. Beautiful. Oh, thank you so much, Tammy. Yeah, Croatia's, I mean, I love the USA. If I had the money, I would be going back there. But Croatia is it's cheaper for me to go to Croatia, and it's the second place on earth that I absolutely love. You know, well, and my own country. I love my own country, of course, but the USA, I would love to. I'd love to visit the 50 states if that's at all possible. You know, I would love to do that. Oh, the USA is fantastic. Yes, Marcraft. And the people are lovely. That's what I'm saying. The people are so nice. And they say, have a nice day. And how was your day? And did you find everything you were looking for? And, oh, you know, they talked. In Croatia, there was nothing. They'd be slapping things down on the table. Sometimes I felt as if I was back at school and done something wrong. Am I meant to go for my dinner now? I was kind of like that, although I've paid for it. Am I allowed to take this soup? The coffee? Uh-huh. Yes, they do, Amanda. I tried to charge me £126 for a cappuccino. I got the receipt and it was cappuccino 1000 kuna. That's 126 quid. And I was looking at it, looking at the receipt, and I was looking at the waiter, and I was looking at the cappuccino, and I was looking at the receipt, and looking at him, and at the cappuccino and the receipt, and I was working it out like that. And I was thinking, that's over £100. Can't be right. So I gets my calculator out, and I starts doing this with my calculator, and he comes rushing over at me, and he went, oh no, do not mind that, no, do not mind that receipt. Pay me at the bar. No, don't forget it. Forget that receipt, right? And I thought, okay. So I kept the receipt and I went to the bar and it was only 17 kuna or something. I went up to my room and I took a picture of the receipt and then I put it in my book, and then when I looked through again, the writing was gone. So I was thinking, is he using some kind of invisible ink? Is this like a scam that he's got going? That he's going to give people this receipt for 1,000. Maybe people are jet lagged. Just give them their card, you know, pay for it. Get back to their room and think, hold on a minute, where's that receipt? And when they get the receipt, there's nothing on it. I've put the pictures on the video that I put up today. It wasn't a nice, it was mainly froth. The cappuccino was mainly froth. I mean, it wasn't even it wasn't even a tenner's worth of coffee. In fact, I think the Queen would probably frown about paying 126 quid for that cup. You know? So, and do you know what his name was? Mario. That's where I got the name Mario. Him. Oh yeah, but Mrs. Doubtwater, she's been sunburnt in places and she's been at nude beaches and she's been doing all that kind of stuff. We've had a bit of a falling out with her shenanigans. She had the air marshal up telling us to behave herself on the plane, all this kind of stuff. But I'm sure she'll do a video at some point and let you all know. Anyway, I've been rambling on and on. And I'm going to take these out and I'm going to put them on they're outdoor cushions. I'm going to put them on my arbour. But I'm going to sew them on so that the wind doesn't blow them away. And see if a bird does the toilet on them, I won't be happy. our nether regions haven't cleared up at all, because no sooner had she got over the Nair incident with the hair remover that she went to this nudist beach, and now she's... Do I have my flag? Guys, I'll take these in, I'll show you my flag. Oh, in fact, I'll show you my bathroom as well while we're going about. Right, there's my USA flag. And there's my Croatian flag. See? Listen, you're going to think me bad, right? You might unsubscribe and hate me, but I need to show you what I've done. I've done something bad. I took it. I had to. I was drawn to it. See, even if they billed me, I would pay the money for it. I had to do it. Now, that gave me nightmares. Look at that. There's my hat. I'll take these into my bathroom. I had to... If they billed me, I would be happy to pay. I'll show you all the wee things I've got. Look, I've got wee boats. See, American flag again. Wee boats. And there's my little shells. In this lovely little box. And another boat. And another boat. And then we've got lavender. And we've got this. This is a candle, but ooh, it's gooey jelly. Look at that. I'm tempted to stick my finger right in, but won't. Look at that. I got him. And another boat, see? And I got 2 of these because I was frightened in case one didn't survive. Look at this. And that goes down there, that one. Wait a minute, there. And there's the other one there. So, and they all survived because I thought one of them was going to smash. Oh, and these, I don't know where to put them yet. My little Russian dolls. My Madroshkas. Madroshka. And this guy. He's in Africa. I know he probably doesn't belong in Africa, but he's in there with all the friends. So, there we go. Oh dear. There we are. All the extra thing home. What thing's that, Eleanor? I had to take that door thing because I'd been staring at it. And it's really creepy to me. It's creepy. So I had to, I don't know what I was... It was my mum that suggested it, so I just done what my mum told me. Oh, how did I get it in my luggage? It just fell in by accident, actually. It just slid in. Oh, I left a lot of stuff. I left shoes. I left the bag that I bought. I left a lot of stuff. But came home with extra money, so I went to Asda and bought myself a few things. But I did. I left the bin was like that with stuff I'd left, just to make sure I had enough. And the towels that I bought, I wrapped my glass things inside them. Oh, and my snow globes. Hey, let's see if you can see these snow globes. See them there? Let's see if you can see them. If I've got it pointed. Yeah, there they are. That's the snow globes. Mandy got me that, guy. had the snow globes were in socks. See, you got to be imaginative thing. I had the snow globes in socks, and a sock, 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 like that. Yeah, I left a lot of stuff because I was thinking about the weight. I thought I'll need to leave stuff. And a few things that I had took I particularly didn't like. The coveralls, some of the coveralls, I was like a majestic jellyfish in the water when I was swimming. It was all fabric, all floating about, and I thought I'll never wear them again. I kept the white one, but the other ones I put in the bin. You know, I was a sight. I was a sight in that water. I'll tell you, they must have got a good laugh watching me struggling to get out, crawling to get out the water, falling down, bruising myself. I should have had a good drink. Maybe I shouldn't have had a drink. Maybe it's just as well. I'd have been kicked out. Oh my goodness. Maybe one day, Eleanor, that'd be cool. We'll have a lovely sleep ASMR craft videos, and thank you for popping in. I'm just about to cut this video anyway because I'm going to go and take my cushions and sew them onto my arbour. Sew them, and then hopefully my lights come soon, and then I can wrap my lights around it. And it's, do you know, it's wonderful to get out there, and it's like a little fairy village, and I missed that when I was away. I missed my home, and I missed my dogs, and I missed all yous being able to talk to yous because the internet connections weren't very good. And my children, of course, I missed yous, and there's something jagging me. What have I got jagging me? I don't know, something's jagging my belly there. Is it these? Oh, that's what it is. There's a little, you can't see it, there's a little jaggy thing there. Oh, I got these while I was away as well. Little bangles. Yeah, Mrs. Doubtwater as well. She's got laser treatment to get rid of those tattoos that she got. She got a big dragon tattoo, and she got other tattoos. So next time you see her, she won't have them. So thank yous all for